Hi, I'm Debbie LaMotta, and this is Out of the Attic live from Delaware. Tonight's show is brought to you by R2RB Broadcasting. Find out where I have traveled to, what's going on in Delaware this week, what's new in podcast land, good music, fun facts, trivia, and more. Grab a drink, get comfy, and don't go anywhere. I'll be right back after the music.
Desi Stevens here from Asphalt Jungle. And you're listening to Real to Real Broadcasting.
And this is Out of the Attic live from Delaware. I'm Deb LaMotta, and I hope you all have been having a great weekend. It is September something. What is it tonight? It is September 15th. It is 7:04, and it's a beautiful evening here in Delaware. It is 71 degrees. Love this time of year with the warmer afternoons and the cooler evenings. Not looking forward to winter, but I guess it's coming, and I'm not quite south enough to not have a winter, but it still isn't that bad here. Anyway, what's going on? Well, tonight it's coming up at 7:30. I have Sintel. It is the Inspirational Gospel Hour, and once again, I'm always looking forward to this conversation. Always uplifting, always inspirational. Just that time that we need more of it. So I have two subjects tonight that near and dear to my heart. One, I think I'm going to save for after Cintel's show, which kind of will lead into it. There's been so many things happening on the, Facebook in general. And, just with a lot of hateful posts and emails and, Anyway, I'll get on that soapbox after our inspirational gospel hour. So as you all know or may not know, if this is your first time listening in, welcome. I am a big supporter of indie artists, and I'm also a big supporter of the arts as well in general. In particular, I met a woman, I guess it's a year now, Irina Turner of Angelova Arts in Middletown. Well, let me back it up a day. So yesterday I met up with another very talented artist, Miss Desi Steele. She's an incredible pop artist. And if you have a chance during the show, you can find Desi on Facebook at Desmerize Art and see all her beautiful pieces of art and new ones that she's working on. Desi is also the owner of Desmerize Detailing right here in Dover. Desi is recovering from some physical injuries, and she's just finally getting back to detailing on a part-time basis. But her first love is art. And she's been creating new paintings during her rehab, and they are beautiful. So if you have a chance, please go over to Desmerized Art and check Desi out. So when I first met Desi, we were talking about her detailing business and found out that she was an artist. And I asked if she would share her art with me, which she did. And I fell out of my chair because I wasn't expecting what I saw. It was like, if you see her artwork, it is so detailed and it's almost like a computer created it, but she does it it's all her. It is beautiful. So she hadn't touched her art for 10 years, and I was like, Desi, if this is your love, I would love to help you maybe find a mentor and see how we can, you can get that passion back to doing the art. So she agreed, and I introduced her to Irina, and the rest is history. She has been painting from the beginning or early this year. She had her artwork with Irina's first art loop, and Irina's gallery is located at 24 West Main Street, Inspiration Alley in Middletown. Irina has a second art loop coming up on November 2nd. And you can find the details at Angelova Art on Facebook. She's just a beautiful person inside and out. Her own passion for her art is just what's the word I'm looking for? Never can find the right word sometimes. But if you go look at her artwork, it's inspirational. Let's use that word tonight. It's just so beautiful and different. So if again, you have to go look at the art to appreciate what I'm saying tonight. Unfortunately, well, what is the art loop? Let me tell you about that. It was Irina's dream to bring the community together for a night of art. Irina, along with the community retailers on West Main Street, opened up their shops for an evening of art and community togetherness. I went up. It was on a Friday evening. It was something different that I hadn't gone to before. You got to meet the artist. You got to see all the different artwork by these wonderful artists. From oil painting to sketches to jewelry to whatever their material was for their artwork. Some of the artists took their art from canvas to clothing. Just beautiful. And so Irina has given other artists in the community a place to come together. I know everybody's struggling this time of this year. It's been a rough year. It's been a rough couple of years, but this was Irina's dream. And I remember the day that she got the keys to her gallery. She was ecstatic. And unfortunately, she made a public announcement yesterday that the gallery will be closing. She's going to try to keep it going until the art loop, which is November 2nd. and I'm just hoping that, those that listen to me, those who are indie artists and know the struggles, it is a struggle for whatever your passion is in the indie world, music or the arts. Excuse me. It's tough. I've talked about that, before as well. You can find Arts by Angelova on Facebook. And I'm looking for one. I'm trying to help Irina maybe come up with a plan to keep, the gallery open. Something maybe, that would just be in line with her gallery, but to bring in the revenue that she needs to pay her rent each month. That's the thing. It's that rent. And it's retail, real estate is not, it's high. And being on a main street in a busy area, I know that where Irina is, that nobody's gouging her, but everybody's, we're all in that same boat of, we aren't doing what we're used to be. We used to once go out for dinner and go out for a movie. And now you have to take a small loan out just to go to the movies. And yes, people still go to the movies. I want my popcorn from the movies with the popcorn butter. With the butter on that popcorn. Oh my, of course, I haven't done it in a long time. It is expensive. But there's beauty in all this art, be it the music, be it the arts, be it the dance, on canvas, on photography, but it's not easy. And so that's my first soapbox of the night. If you possibly have an idea for Irina, you can reach out to her at artsbyangelova@gmail. You can find her Facebook page, Arts by Angelova. Again, it's just a different type of indie artist, but still, it's an indie artist. So as I always say, the community for the indie artists are always so supportive. And I know when I post something that may not be music related, those who follow me, you all share, and I appreciate that. So, and if you're in the Middletown area, go see and meet Irina. Her personality, her smile is so infectious. She's, like I said, she's beautiful on the inside and out. And to see her dream maybe not be there. Oh, here I go again. I'm glad you all know who I am. I like my coffee, and not that I like to cry, but it's near and dear to my heart. So, excuse me, any angel donators out there, you can contact me at info@r2rb.com. You can contact me tonight. You can text me at 302-272-5389. Again, if anybody has suggestions, of how perhaps she could bring in different something different to the gallery that would help her. It's a small gallery. It is so cute. It's charming. It is in an alley. It's right on Main Street. It may not have a storefront facing Main Street, but Irina has done such a great job of making the beginning of the alleyway inviting with bright colors and her infamous painting style. And of course, there's the placard, the sandwich sign there. So if you have a chance, and please mark your calendars for November 2nd. And if this is the first time that you've heard about this, hopefully that, you go, you like it, and you can, have an idea for her. This is a rough one. I hate to see anybody that has worked so hard for their dream to see it, come being closed off. So I was going to say crumbling down, but it's not crumbling. And Irina's, when she was making her announcement yesterday, God does close one door, but he always opens another, or one path leads to another, or one journey brings you to the next step. And yes, I believe that as well. But I'm just hoping that we can keep this one door open for Irina. Irina, I love you. I only wish the best for you. And again, that's Arts by Angelova on Facebook, Instagram, and artsbyangelova@gmail. Of course, me, info@r2rb. And if you want to text me tonight, 302-272-538, by all means do so. And with that, how about another song? And I am so excited once again to be able to have Sintel, the Inspirational Gospel Hour, here tonight. And we will be on for the show at 7:30. In the meantime, let's listen to some music. Did I tell you what that first one was? Which I liked. Mad Junkie, Black and White. Not mad, mud. I'm mad. I'm this crazy woman. I'll be back.
As I gaze, I remember everything that went before, the sound of laughter and of tears. Sometimes I thought the tears would never end, but often at that very moment, the good times would come around again. There will be no more good times. There will be no more you or me, no more of anything. And the only thing that makes it bearable is that I spend these last moments here with you. One final smile, one final kiss. Farewell, my love, my life. Farewell, my love, my life.
I've been to Cancer Island. I've been afraid. Can't tell you what I found there. I've got it made. I've got it made. I've seen the categories. I've seen the rain. I wanna tell my story before I'm gone. Before I'm gone. Before I'm gone. I've been on fire and I've been away. I've been the sun out on the lake, and I can't let go. I've been away and I've had a few. I've looked at me when I'm looking at you, and I can't let go. I've set a personal record for being away. If I can't have tomorrow, I guess I'll wait. I guess I'll wait. I guess I'll wait. I've been on fire and I've been awake. I've been the sun out on the lake, and I can't let go. I've been away and I've had a few. I've looked at me when I'm looking
are listening to Real to Real Broadcasting.
That's right, R2RB always on. And that short version of Couch Boys, Don't Let Go. I just emailed and was like, oops. Not quite sure what happened with that one. But that's from Couch Boys' newest album coming out. So we'll find out what's going on with that. And I will certainly replay that when I get the full MP3. After that was Burn Your Name, Cicada Stone. All right, what else is going on? I don't know about you guys, but we definitely need Sunday evenings. Time to unwind, kind of get ready for the work week. I'm not looking forward to the work week. Oh my goodness gracious. But anyway, lots of things going on. What'd you all do this weekend? Where was I? Where was I? Well, Friday, of course, I was at Second Chance Ranch. Thanks for asking. We are in the middle of September, and on October 19th will be our first open house from 10 to 3 at 2376 Sandtown Road in Felton, Delaware. If you are in the area, I hope that you stop by. We'll have a food truck, we'll have vendors, and live music. First up, we will have Taylor Wallace, who is a singer-songwriter, country singer-songwriter, right here from Delaware. And following Taylor will be Reagan Kent from Maryland, singer-songwriter, country singer-songwriter. See the theme here? my kind of music. In the meantime, I was looking for someone to fill the third spot for the afternoon. There's a music studio in Camden, Delaware, Flower Child Music Studio, owned by Rivers and Rhodes, who are singer-songwriters themselves right here in Delaware. So I've been reaching out. I reached out to Ashley. I knew that Rivers and Rhodes scheduled, they were booked for October 19th, but I still reached out to Ashley and asked if perhaps one or two of her students would be interested in perhaps coming and performing in the third slot. I had been to a summer concert at the studio there in Camden. It was fun. We were all sitting out front on the lawn, and students were performing on the porch. It was great. It happened to be Taylor Wallace was there that night or that afternoon as well. So Ashley said she would definitely check to see if some of the students would be interested, and I am happy to say that we have two joining us. I am so excited to have these two gentlemen joining us. I will let you know who they are shortly. So I'm excited. We're all excited. The horses, the goats, the miniature pony, the donkey, the chickens, the ducks. Yes, we are also happy to and looking forward to the open house. Again, October 19th, 10 to 3. If you're a vendor, you know of a vendor that would like to come out and be part of our open house, you can reach out to 2crde.org and just hit the RSVP button. That will take you to the next page where you can sign up either as a vendor or a sponsor. And yes, if you're listening tonight and if you'd like to be a sponsor, we have a $20 sponsorship, which will then put your flyer up on our wall in the barn, on the Second Chance Ranch website, on R2RB website, and of course I'll be letting everybody know who will be joining us as I get the list. I want to thank Asphalt Stevens for being a donator. I want to thank Joe Boo, which he goes by. He's in the man with many projects, let me tell you. Again, if you can, you can donate at 2CRDE, become a sponsor, and all good stuff. All right, what time is it? It is almost time for the Inspirational Gospel Hour with Sintel. I am so excited, very excited. For some reason, he always comes to the rescue on a Sunday night. It's been a I don't know, it's kind of been a weird week for me. So I'm looking forward to our conversation tonight. So what did we listen to? I think I told you, right? Burn Your Name, Cicada Stone. I like that one. Couch Boy. I've reached out to him. I don't know if I'm going to get the MP3 before the show is over, but I'm trying. Next up, Leave Him Behind, The Family Grave, their newest single. Have you listened to them before? I like them. And in the meantime, while I am ringing Sintel, enjoy the music, and I promise we will be back.
You are listening to Real to Real Broadcasting.
Why don't you leave him behind? It's just another state of mind. It's just a matter of time before he fades away. Take the monkey off your back, put his presence in a sack. You know you're on a better track. Now you don't have to stay. There's another road to run, and all the songs you sung, like the smoke inside your lungs, will never float away. It takes time to get it right. You know it's love at just first sight, and there are times you'll have to fight to make it through the day. But you know that you are strong. He always got you wrong, and every time you got along was just a price to pay. So climb down from that cross. You ain't gotta look so lost. And all the chains you toss just to get away. Why don't you leave him behind? It's just another state of mind. It's a matter of time before he fades away. Before he fades away. Before he fades away. Before he fades away.
All right, that was The Family Grave, Leave Him Behind. Go check them out. Well, it is that time. It is the Inspirational Gospel Hour with Sintel, and I have Sintel on the line with me. How are you?
Hey, I'm good.
Good. I'm so glad to have you here again. I can't believe where the time goes. It's like, wow, it's time.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody looks as forward to this hour as I do. Because, I don't know, you always seem to come on the show just at the right time.
Well, we all need, inspiration. We all need some sort of spiritual guidance. Even if we're not really spiritual people, we still need something that inspires us and gets us through.
Exactly. And that's what I have posted this afternoon. It's like, whatever your belief or what you believe in or whatever way, you do it. You can't walk away from the show without feeling something.
I hope so.
I know so. So, yeah, absolutely. So tonight's topic is changes of the heart. Why don't you tell us where we're going to start with that?
Okay, so everyone deals with this issue. Everyone has a heart, right? So we all deal with the ups and downs that our heart takes us through. That could be like, it could be a physical thing that's going on with your heart, or it could be something that's spiritual or emotionally connected to your heart.
Right.
That's why I wanted to bring up, changes of the heart and how we go through all these different things. And, the first point of it is changing for the better, because changing for the better, that starts with a mental thing first, because you have to think that you have to get the idea that you want to change something, right?
Right.
So after that, you press into that and you make that conscious decision to want to change.
Mm-hmm.
But all the time, it don't just happen, like immediately. Changes don't always happen, within a flick of the wrist or the snap of your fingers. It don't always happen like that. Sometimes change is a process.
Sure is.
And so like with the first part of that, I had a scripture that goes with that, and that one was Psalms 51:10. And it says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." And so that's a prayer, because the heart hides so many things that the world doesn't see.
Right.
And we hide so many. You can hide lust, you can hide hate, you can hide deception, you can be conniving. All of this can be a heart condition. It can all be linked to the heart. Like,
true.
You wonder why people hate so much, or why a person has less love for this person or that person. It's all those different things that just makes us human.
Right.
It makes us human. And so, that scripture is like a prayer to God saying, look, I need you to help me and clean my heart out. And so that's why the first song that I wanted to choose for that was called Change My Outcome.
And when we come back from this song, then I have some questions for you, because there's been so many things happening lately that kind of, goes with this tonight. So we'll be back. This is Cintel's song, Change My Outcome.
Much to say when you've had a bad day, spirit's feeling down, so down and lonely. That's when I need a pick me up. Lord, you're the air that I need, a morning cup of coffee. Wake me up, I'm ready to start again. Purify the rain, wash away my sins, then cover me eternally to eternity. Oh Jesus, I can't go on without you. Day and night I need to make it right until I see you. Lord, I'm not used to doing right. Make me over, please make things right. Change my outcome. Change my outcome. Lord, for me. Lord, I'm surrendering unto you. Take my heart and hold it, 'cause it's true. Change my Change my outcome, Lord. Change me, Lord. Oh, oh, oh. Change my outcome. Oh, oh, oh. Lord, change me in this moment. All of my imperfections change. All of my heartaches change. All of the drama I declare is my outcome. All of my imperfections change. All of my heartaches change. All of the drama I declare is my outcome. Lord, I'm not used to doing right. Lord, I'm not used to doing right. Change my outcome. But only you can change me. Lord, I'm surrendering unto you. Take my heart and hold it, 'cause it's true. Take my heart and hold it. Change my outcome. Lord, change me, Lord. Oh, oh, oh. Change my outcome. Change my outcome. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Change me, change me, change me, change, change me, my outcome.
Live. All right, we are back. It is the Inspirational Gospel Hour with Sintel and myself, Deb Lamana, on Out of the Attic live from Delaware. Tonight we're talking changes of the heart and changing for the better, which led us into the scripture of create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. And then Cintel's beautiful song, Change My Outcome. So Sintel, tell us about the song.
Okay, so change my outcome was pretty much, it was an outcry from personal experiences that I was dealing with at that time. And I was crying out to God, basically saying, change my surroundings, change my heart, change my outcome, everything that's negative and forcing me to do and be the person that you don't want me to be. Change all that for me, all summed up in one thought, like just change my outcome. So that's what that song is all about.
Beautiful. Well, you and I were off air, excuse me, as I was earlier this afternoon or yesterday. It's all a blur. I posted about tonight's show. I also, posted about all the viciousness that has been going on in the attacking of other indie artists by indie artists. And just really quick, I shared with Sintel, with EWL and Tim, it's like, people, if he's not your cup of tea, then don't listen to him. If there's a group that you think aren't doing right by you, then go do your own thing. There is so much out there to do your own thing, or at least support whomever if they're not hurting you. And this all wraps into, we're in an era of people hiding behind Facebook and making comments that they think that there is the Fifth Amendment and there is freedom of speech, but come on, it doesn't mean you can go and attack people. So, Sintel, I'm glad that you brought this here tonight, because so many people need a change of heart. That is for sure.
And we've had these discussions before about the vindictiveness of how people are and things of that sort. And I'm a person, I love music. I'm very eclectic when it comes to my music. I love different types of genres. I love different styles. I may listen to something and you'd be like, that is weird as I don't know what. You like that?
Right.
But that's just
Yep.
me. That's just me.
Yep.
You know, I was the person, I was the kid when I was growing up. I loved all the different jingles from the commercials. You know, I could sing them and I'll be singing them at random times. People looking at me like, what is wrong with you? Like, did you not like that song? Like,
Right.
you know, and it's, and, you know, like you said, and like I've said before, just because someone is doing some type of music or some type of style that you don't like, you're entitled to your own opinion about it.
Right. You do.
But
You
all the
are.
time, you don't have to share it.
Exactly.
You just keep it to yourself.
Yeah, or
That's
you know,
most people's way.
I also think that there's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, that's not my cup of tea, but don't be vicious about it. Don't attack somebody about it.
Right. You know, and you just, like I said, these times now with people and everyone's egos and attitudes and things of that sort, everyone's stuff that's being hidden within their heart is spilling out through their mouth. And yes, they are hiding behind messages, and some people will do it viciously in front of you.
That's
so
true.
you know, it's all coming to fruition. Like, you know, everything that people are hiding in their hearts, they just blatting it out now, and it's just coming to light.
It is, and it's not good. Period. I mean, it's just not good all around. And so how do you let God change you?
So, you know, it's my first step in letting God change me, and for, you know, just for the people out there, the listeners, you have to pray, and prayer starts with asking for repentance. You know, you asking God to forgive you for those hateful things you may have thought or those things you may have said. And sometimes we don't intentionally mean to hurt people, and we do it, and we don't even acknowledge that we've done it.
True.
So, you know, my grandmother, she always taught us when we pray that we say, you know, Lord, forgive me for all of my sins by words, thoughts, deeds, knowingly and unknowingly, because a lot of things we do knowingly to hurt people when we feel like we're being attacked or we're feeling some type of way about ourselves. We purposely attack others.
That's true.
And there's sometimes you may have just been caught up in the moment and it may have just came out the wrong way. You meant to express yourself in a different way, but it came out in you know, in another way and hurt someone, and it was unintentional.
Right.
So, you know, so that's how I get through it, and just understand that, you know, God is forgiving. He is a forgiving God, and He gives us grace and mercy, and, you know, having your heart being changed, you must become forgiving, because, you know, the Bible teaches us that we have to be forgiven just like God forgives us. Because if we don't forgive people, God won't forgive us for the stuff that we do if we don't forgive others who've done stuff to us. I know that's kind of conundrum because it's going back and forth. But
Right.
I know the wording is crazy, but that's just the way it is.
It is.
You know, people do stuff to us, we do stuff to others,
Right.
and then everyone gets riled up,
Yep.
get caught up in their feelings,
That's right.
and then, oh, I hate this, and I can't stand this, and la. And then, you know, then you do something, and then you figure out, oh, God, I want you to forgive me because I did something that, but then you're holding a grudge against someone that's something that's probably just as petty as a penny dropping on a mat.
True. True.
And you're asking for forgiveness, and you can't forgive that little petty thing that you can put down and move on.
Because that grows in you. I mean, I'll take, you know, for myself, you know, there have been times, you know, I have argued with my sister or something, or she has said words that I didn't agree with, and I've held a grudge, or and I've held it in, and it eats at you. and so that might, I may strike out at somebody else not realizing, and it's happened. I won't even say, it has happened where I might have been mad at my sister, and yet I'll turn around and I've, said something to somebody else that I shouldn't have, but because I'm still holding this, this grudge, or I'm hurt, or whatever the case may be, then words come out that, and to somebody else that I wouldn't maybe normally have said what I had said at that time too. So, and it does take time to, recognize that you have that in your heart. And then it takes time to finally say, all right, I have to let this go and reconcile it with myself or whomever you might reconcile things with. And then to be able to say to the person that you, you've been angry with, and you say, I'm sorry, let's move forward. And once you do, for me, once I've done that, you can feel a difference in yourself. I can feel when I have finally let it go, that, I've made, an effort, with my sister. We've been sisters for a long time.
Right. And I mean, like you said, you feel a difference. That's like carrying a weight. It's like carrying a weight.
Yep.
And once you get past that, it relieves and you feel so much lighter.
Exactly. Yes. And and some people, some people reach out to God and say, please God, I need your help. Please, let me know which way I need to go with this. And some people have their own way of whatever spirituality they might have, and whatever ways that they deal with that. But we all have it. Call it what you want, right? You and I, we believe in God and our faith, and those, it's there. So you have to, listen to what Sintel is saying again. And this is what I love about you, is that when you, come on the show and we talk about the subjects we talk about, there is never anything in your voice that's like, my way is the only way. And that's what I love about you. It's like, this is what I have to offer. These are my thoughts that I want to share with you. I want to share my faith. And tonight just resonates with me because I shared with you all the negativity and the viciousness that's been going on social media.
Well, like I've said before, that, God, my belief in God is not to be pushed on anyone, because God is a gentleman. He's not going to knock down your door. The Bible says, lo, he stands at the door and knock, and anyone hears them, they will open the door and let him in.
Right.
So, God's love is freely given. And something, a person that loves you is not going to force that love on you.
Right. No.
So, and just like I have another scripture, Jeremiah 17, 9 and 10, and it says, the heart is deceitful above all things and is desperately wicked. Who can know it? I, the Lord, search the heart and the true reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruits of his doing. And so, like I was saying, that we as humans, we hide so much stuff in our hearts, and you could put a smile on your face, but you could have the nastiest stuff hidden in there.
That's true. That's true.
And, and just like my song, Give Your Heart Away for Future Revelation, I said the heart is so lying and deceitful. That was the first line.
There you go.
I got that from that scripture. I got that from that scripture, and it really is, because, I mean, I'm not perfect, and I've felt that way before. I could have put a smile on my face, but I mean, it's been times where I've had some vicious stuff in my heart about people, like, wanting to get even and things of that sort. But it took God and it took prayer to get me to where I'm at now, and understanding that everything that a person does to you is not always just them. Sometimes it's a spiritual attack.
Right.
It's something that the devil kicks up and cause all this chaos and confusion, because God does not offer confusion. God is he's a man, and he's a God of love and peace and joy and of a sound mind, and those are the strong attributes that make Christ. And that goes into the second song, conversations, that we all need to have a conversation with God.
Let's hear it. We'll be right back.
Lord, can I have a conversation with you? There's a lot of things that's going on and I've just gotta talk to you. I just gotta talk to you. I know the weight I'm bringing unto you can be strong, but if I keep praying by faith, I know that you will make me strong. But Lord, I need to have a conversation with you. I spend all my time trying to be right, when I was in sin and was so wrong. But then you tapped my heart and gave me a brand new start, and in that moment I won't forget. Crying out and you filled my soul, and filled me with your Holy Ghost. Now please keep me close, 'cause sometimes I don't know what to do. Yeah, when this world gets a bit in my way, I might get a little out of place. Can't find the words to say, so I fall to my knees and pray. Yeah. There's a lot of things that's going on and I gotta talk to you. I just gotta talk to you, and I need to talk to you. I know the weight I'm bringing unto you can be strong, but if I keep praying by faith, and if I keep praying by faith, yeah. Lord, I need to have a conversation. I need to have a conversation with you. There's no other opportunity I take than having a conversation with His greatness. His love is so sublime and it flows all the time. Jesus' words keeps me healed. Holy Spirit, and He keeps me fulfilled. His words are true, so just adore. Is there anyone out there that needs to have a conversation with Jesus? You know, I'm so glad that when I need Him, He's always there. All I have to do is ask. Lord, can I have a conversation with you? There's a lot of things that's going on and I've just gotta talk to you. You know I gotta talk to you. I just gotta talk. Jesus, I gotta talk to you. I know the weight I'm bringing unto you can be strong, but if I keep praying by faith, I keep on praying by faith, and I know I'll be strong. But Lord, I need to have a conversation. I need to have a conversation with you.
All right, this is the Inspirational Gospel Hour with Sintel and myself, Deb Lamada, here on Out of the Attic Live from Delaware. And that was Conversation by Sintel, another beautiful song.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Conversation, that song is definitely, it hits home for me because, you know how when you're all alone, that's when the perfect time I find the time to be able to talk to God is when I'm alone.
Right.
And because there's no distractions around me, and I'm able to fully, I guess, surrender my issues and my problems and my concerns all to God in that time that I'm able to talk to Him by myself. And it may seem far-fetched for people, but I'm a person of faith, and I do believe that God hears my prayers, and He hears me when I'm speaking to Him. And a lot of times, you get that, it's that soft, subtle voice that gives you that comfort, and you feel like, wow, like I really just had a moment with God, and He heard me. Right. And I feel so much better because I've released what I needed to release.
Yep.
And And so, asking for help from God to aid in the change of the heart. That's why I said you got to have a conversation, because how else are you going to, uh, communicate that? You got to be able to conversate. You got to be able to talk about it. You got to be able to voice your, have your voice be heard, and to be, let it be known that, hey, God, I can't do this on my own. I need you.
That's it.
And I need your guidance.
That's it.
And we all, even when we get to become adults, we still need guidance in this life, because this life is so crazy with all the ups and downs and all the curveballs you get thrown daily. We need some sort of guidance, and you need some sort of person,
Absolutely, 100%.
That's going to hold your hand and lead you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and so with that, I guess we can go into the song is My Prayer for You, and this song is pretty much about saying, like, these are all the things that I think about when I'm praying for everyone. And so it's kind of like a personal thing of my prayer, of how I pray for people around me. So this is My Prayer for You.
By Sintel, and we'll be back.
No matter what, I want you to never give up. No matter how difficult situations might get, you can keep it in check if you pray. This is my prayer for you. Don't give up, don't give in. This is my prayer for you. Don't hesitate, let Jesus win, 'cause that's what you ought to do. So stay close, don't lose your faith. Intercede for one another, 'cause you can't give up, can't let it go. This is my prayer for you. Sometimes it's hard to get out of bed. Sometimes you feel really sad. All the ups and downs we face on a daily basis, it's got you down. Seems like you can't get away from your mistakes, 'cause they tend to follow you. Don't fret, you got someone praying in your corner now for you not to. They say we must pray. I say no time to waste. We must fall down to our knees and pray. Don't give up, don't give in, don't give in. This is my prayer for you. Don't hesitate, let Jesus win. 'Cause that's what you ought to do. So stay close, don't lose your faith. Intercede for one another, 'cause you can't give up, can't let it go. This is my prayer for you. I'm praying on the right side of my bed. Can't forget forgiveness, 'cause that'll be a sin. All the sins we commit on a daily routine, it holds you down. But God is here to loose the chains and release you from the things that has had you bound. Don't forget, it is He who has set you free. So give Him praises now. They say we must pray. I say no time to waste. We must fall down to our knees and pray. Don't give up, don't give in. This is my prayer for you. Don't hesitate, let Jesus win, 'cause that's what you ought to do. So stay close, don't lose your faith. Intercede for one another. Can't give up, can't let it go. This is my prayer for you. This is my prayer for you.
Wow, My Prayer for You by Sintel, another beautiful song. Wow. So we were talking off air real quick. Excuse me. Your inspiration and where you draw from, and you had said, you tell us what you had said.
I said that a lot of times I'm just humming. I hum a lot, and I'm singing words and phrases off the top of my head, and a lot of times if it's something that sticks out to me, I'll record it or I'll write it down, and then I'll go back to it if I record it and listen to it and create a whole song from it.
Wow, amazing. It still always amazes me with indie artists and songwriting. Wow. Beautiful song, Sintel. Really, really beautiful and uplifting.
Thank you. And that's what I wanted it to be, something that was uplifting, telling you, don't give up and don't give in. That's my prayer for everyone, to never give up, to keep pushing, keep going forward, keep striving to be better.
Right.
Be better, And I'm not telling you, because none of us are perfect. We're never going to be perfect. We're always going to have flaws,
right?
Because that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Here on Earth, we're going to always have flaws.
Yes.
And so, going into our next point, accomplishing the change. Accomplishing a change. Like I said, it takes a process. So, first you had to make the decision to want the change.
Right.
Then you had to pray and ask for forgiveness and ask for the leadership. And now accomplishing that change is now you got to put those things into action to make the change happen.
Right.
And so,
and it doesn't, and it's not something that can happen overnight. I think sometimes we feel that, all these changes are going to happen immediately, but
right.
It's going to take time because like you admit, like you just said, it becomes a habit, and a habit doesn't form overnight.
Right. And a habit doesn't always break overnight either. That's just why there's so many people that still smoke, drink,
right,
drugs, and everything else.
Right. Yeah.
Bad habits are hard to break.
That's right.
And remember the one of our shows before, I was talking about going in circles.
Yeah.
It's that whole circle that keeps repeating itself, and it's hard to get out of that rut.
It is.
And so, so like I said, now that you're putting forth, you got to start with changing step by step those things in your pathway that causes you to go back to your old habits. You have to start changing those things. So that may be people. Sometimes it's hard for us to cut off people, especially when we're close to them, we love them, and we've become friends with them. But sometimes you have to understand that everybody is not good for you.
Absolutely. And that is something that's very hard. It is very hard. You don't always want to walk away from somebody that you had, whatever the relationship might have been, but then becomes toxic for you. And
right.
Sometimes hanging on to that relationship is not a good thing.
Absolutely. And that's something that I personally, I had to really suffer the consequence and learn from that mistake, because I felt like if I let go of this person, I'm not going to have a friend.
Exactly.
Or I'm going to be alone in this situation because I stopped communicating with this person. But then I also had to figure out, what is this person bringing to my life? What are they bringing to my life? Because if they're only bringing, bad things to my life, or enhancing my bad behavior for me to continue in it, instead of for me changing,
right?
Then what good is the friendship for? That's not a true friend. A true friend will try to direct you and try to help you change,
right.
And try to keep, and try to stay with you, through the process.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I definitely want to go into this next song by Truth Music and I Am Marshall. Though JD and Marshall is another spiritual brother to me. We're connected spiritually as well as friends through music. And because I've talked to him on and off,
right.
through messages and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so his song "Better Man," I felt fit the changes. And I'm not trying to say that women, it's better man, because we're all part. You got man and then you got woman. So
I know. It's hard to be always politically correct.
So yes, "Better Man" is definitely the song.
All right.
Next.
We got it. Better Man, featuring I Am Marshall, the Truth Music.
I've made my mistakes, and I know there's plenty more I'ma make, but I'ma change my ways, and I'm gonna be the man I promised I would be. I'm gonna be a better man than what I used to be. I never meant to hurt you. I'm sorry for what I put you through. I'm gonna be a better man for me. Gonna be a better man to you. I know it's gonna take some time to prove to you that I am a changed guy. But I realized I was wrong. I just wish it didn't take me oh so long. I'm gonna be a better man than what I used to be. I never meant to hurt you. I'm sorry for what I put you through. I'm gonna be a better man for me. Gonna be a better man to you. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I made you cry. And I'm sorry about the lies. I've been a terrible guy. Yes, I know it's true. But I'm gonna be a better man to you. I've made my mistakes, and I know there's plenty more I'ma make, but I'ma change my ways, and I'm gonna be the man I promised I would be.
20 years of church on Sunday, first pew perfect till Monday, going through the motions but cannot change. Not as faithful as I should be, Lord give me strength that I need. I don't want to give up today. What if I'm one prayer away before your plan is revealed? One prayer away before I know your will. You stirring up a feeling, my patience well is through. What if I'm one prayer from drawing close to you? Needing courage to find my way, a little passion to start my day. I can't depend on myself. Halfway is not a choice, Lord. Hear the cry in my voice, and I don't want to be the same. What if I'm one prayer away before your plan is revealed? One prayer away before I know your will. You're stirring up a feeling, my patience well is through.
What a beautiful song. One Prayer Away, Second Chance Rising, and a beautiful song, Better Man, I Am Marshall, the Truth music. Oh my gosh, Sintel, I am really enjoying the music tonight.
Yeah, that those songs both resonate, and we all just strive to want to be a better ourselves. And what Truth Music and I Marshall did, that song was, and then of course I love my brother's voice. He's got that little raspiness.
Oh my God, right?
And I love it. I love it so much. And then One Prayer Away. I mean, it's just one of those songs that you just listen to and you understand that, we're all just one prayer away from anything that we need from God. And that song really resonates with that. It's just prayer. Prayer is just the key.
Yeah.
Prayer is just the key for a lot of things. And I know a lot of people, we feel like we don't know how to pray. But prayer is it's pretty much just a conversation with you and God and letting him know, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what's going on with me. Even though he sees and knows, he still wants us to tell him.
Right. Absolutely.
And I mean, talking to God and having a conversation with him, praying, it's so therapeutic.
Yeah.
It's almost like having a shrink in the house.
There you go.
And you don't have to worry about this doctor ever talking about you negatively or using your downfalls or your shortcomings against you.
Oh, that's so true.
God is going to be there to lift you up and to mold you and make you better. And that's just, oh my God.
Yeah.
I get so excited talking about that because I know how it feels to be down and to be, out. You feel like you're out of it. And,
yes.
And then when you reconnect with God spiritually and how he builds you up and just brings you to a new place in your life, you're just like, wow.
Absolutely.
He really got me out of that mess. He really got me out of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, I mean, I hope everyone can just feel what I'm saying right now because I'm so, I'm about to burst with excitement, because it's, when I talk about God, it makes me feel good.
Yes, and we've had many conversations, offline, and you and your mom both are very, very uplifting. You are always positive. You are, prayer warriors. And if anybody needs any inspiration or is having a bad day, you want to reach out to somebody like Sintel who's going to lift you up and be inspirational and say, hey, all is not lost, because let me tell you, we all live in this world of craziness and all the awful things that do and are happening out there. It's scary. And so to have a little faith in God, if that's what you believe in, or whatever your spirits may be, and I honestly, this afternoon, I don't know why Sunday afternoons lately for me, I'm going to have to take a better look at that. I was struggling this afternoon. I've got a lot on my plate. I do it to myself. I love all the things I do, and yet I can be my biggest doubter and bring myself down and very quickly. But part of me knew that I was going to be having this conversation with you tonight. And so that, even though I kind of went, as I call it, I went down the rabbit hole for a little while this afternoon, I knew, and what kind of, got me going was, one, I knew how to go on air, which I could very easily cancel. But I just knew that from this conversation tonight, it uplifts me. It gives me things to think about. I could go on with feeling blah for the rest of the evening, but I know I won't. And I know that, what I'm facing at work, it's a crazy, I work at a school. I have parents calling for all different kinds of reason, and I'm the first one that they get, and it's like, rah, 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 rah. We're an alternative school, so sometimes, the kids come from all different types of backgrounds, and you can't always blame their outbursts on them. It's their environment sometimes too. And then, teachers get to, burnt out as well. We're only going into work week 3. I was joking with, teasing, saying, is it June yet? Is it June? But the first couple of weeks are always hectic. But again, I just want to bring it back to you, Sintel, and, changes of the heart, to be able to, reach out to somebody. And I know, Sintel, you want to call him, you message him, he'll talk with you. Absolutely. Or who, you will, I know. Whoever you talk to, because we need this. I'm going back to the viciousness and the nastiness and the hatred comments on social media, the jealousy, what else is out there? That kind of hits everything on the head right there. It's
pretty much.
Yeah, right? Change it, people. And like I had said earlier, don't like it, don't listen to it. Don't like what they have to say, don't listen. You want to say something else? Then you go to your side of the channel and do what you want to do. That's all. Don't attack somebody. Yay.
And, I just want to say that, my message and Deb's message, we're not here to attack anyone. I just want people to think and to understand that, we all have changes to make in ourselves. None of us is perfect. We all have problems. We all have issues and concerns.
Absolutely.
But when we bond together in love and we bond together in faith in God and we trust God, He makes the changes so worth it. Believe me.
That's right.
And so it leads to the other point about preparing for the struggle, because even though you're on this new path and things have been refreshed and you feel brand new because there has been a change, now you're going to have to deal with the struggles that come with change, because not everyone is going to be happy about that change.
No.
Not everyone's going to support it.
No.
And that's something I had to deal with too, coming up, that, the changes that I made personally for myself and, and for my relationship with Christ, a lot of people, I've lost so many friends because now I'm not cursing, or now I'm not drinking with them.
Right.
And, being wild and obnoxious.
Right.
Along with them. I'm not being catty and just up in people's faces and, snap back just because you said something to me.
Right. Right.
And, and those are the struggles, because those goes into, the other topic we talked about last month was temptations.
Oh, right.
And temptations, all those things that you're weak to is always going to come back to you. They always come back to you. Those things which are your weakness, they always come back.
That's right.
They always come back, and those are the tests. And if you're able to overcome those and to get through those, then you can really see within yourself that change is actually taking root.
That's right. That's right. And if you've made that decision to make that change, that it's never going to be easy, but if you put into place some of those changes of heart, it's going to make it a little bit easier to get to a better place quicker than it was in the past.
Yes. And so that leads me to my next song, The Changing Tide by Hello London. I know a lot of you may not know him because he does not have a Facebook page. But I met him, I think, on Instagram.
Oh, cool.
And he's like, he kind of reminds me like hippie, kind of like, but he's like rock, alternative rock, and things of that sort. And I love his voice. And he's even like, at the time when I had my merch store set up,
right,
he bought merch from me.
Aww.
And I was like, wow. And so when he finally released some merch, I bought merch from him too.
See? And
my mother, of course, she has the shirt. She supported it. So
there you go.
So, I took a picture and said, hey, bro, look, I got the merch, but look who's wearing it.
There you're right. Oh my God, I love your mom.
So excited. So yeah, so this song, The Changing Tide, it's not like a spiritual song, but you can get spiritual aspects from it if you listen to the lyrics.
And it's Hello London, The Changing Tide.
washed ashore by a reckless tide. We stand hand in hand, defying at best, trembling under the weight of the world, and every thought that she could ever hold inside tries to crawl its way out into the light. Rows upon rows of fought for consolation between the ocean and land. I know it's coming around again. I've seen it before. The changing tide. Lord, to catch a spark that burns within a soul. Move from the freezing rain to find an ember's glow. Balance in everything we know. Mistaking what might just be gold. I know it's coming around again. I've seen it before. The changing tide. I know it's coming around again. The scares away with waves of time.
You know, often in life we tend to take things for granted and we don't realize when we look back how many chances God has given us. The thing is, what are you going to do with those chances? Are you going to make the best of it or are you going to waste it? I had some people that changed up on me. Moment I told them about all my dreams. Guess there's some things that just not what they seem. Thought you were gonna ride, but I guess that's a dream. I'm just so lucky God gave me these chances, and I'm so thankful for my circumstances. Why do some people be starving and killing and robbing? I guess I don't got all the answers. I got a father that's always looked out for me, kept me away from the ones that have doubted me. I keep my focus on him and my mind free from sin, and I know that's how I will live happily. Know he is with me wherever I go. Need him to guide me and protect my soul. Hope that I do him proud, hope I do more. Meanwhile, I'm singing these songs on the road like
chances, no more chances. I don't wanna let you chances, no more chances. I just wanna make you so many times I fall, way too many ways I'm flawed. Your grace is efficient, I'm over here wishing you pull me closer to you. I need to go find me a clue. Over here feeling so blue, cause I'm failing you. I never intended to fall as hard as I did. I'm a sat on my horse like you rode a donkey. Made my way through that valley I travel. I'll never give up, I will preach a revival. I'm looking for souls for you. I'll give it all to you. I will hold on to you. I will reach up my hand and ask for mercy to help them find their way through. Chances, no more chances. I don't wanna chances, no more chances. I don't wanna let you chances, no more chances. I just wanna make you proud.
Wow. Outlaws for the Cross. Chances, and before that, Hello London with The Changing Tide. Oh my gosh. All right, Sintel,
Yeah.
tell us about these chances.
So, okay, so hello, London, the changing tide, and like I said, the spiritual aspect of it to me was, I was thinking about the ocean and how the tides move. You know, they change all the time, and that's how our life is sometimes. It doesn't
Right?
always stay the same. It always changes. There's always something that's making it either go bumpy, or it can make us sink to the lowest depths, or it can rise us way above, like a tsunami. Like it can raise us up too, and that's the spiritual aspect that I got from the song.
Oh, wow,
And
yeah.
that's why I wanted to share that. And then my brother's Outlaws for the Cross with Chances. I mean, when you think about forgiveness and you forgive someone, that's another chance to get it right.
Right?
That issue or that problem that they have, that's another chance to get things right. And that's the thing of the heart, because if you don't have forgiveness in your heart, how else are you going to give the chance for the person to make amends with you?
Exactly.
There has
Exactly.
to be a chance. There has to be a chance. There has to be a given. There has to be a given opportunity to make things right.
Yes. You have to open yourself up to receive.
Yes, and then and I think about also how often do we think about the chances that God gives us to get our lives in order?
Oh my
When you
God.
got a person that says like, "Oh, I'm tired of drinking," but they constantly keep drinking and drinking and drinking,
Right.
and they know it's wrong because getting drunk and getting intoxicated leads to other things. It leads to you. You could possibly get a DUI. You could possibly hurt someone if you get behind the wheel. You could hurt yourself.
That's right. True.
Different things. And and how many times do we come to God and say, God, I'm sorry, I messed up again. And how many times does God say, I understand, I forgive you. Now pick yourself up and follow me.
Right.
And that's how we have to look at it.
Countless times.
Yes, countless times. I mean, you cannot get past the just the love. It's love. It's the love that Christ has for each of us. You just can't get past that. You can't get past that. The chance after chance after chance after chance. But with chances, sometimes your chances run out,
Yeah, they do.
and you don't want to be caught on the ugly end of the stick when your chances run out.
No. No.
That's all I have to say about that.
I'm going to go with that because it is true. You really have to make that change to get that chance.
Yes.
Right?
And so that leads me into the last song in this set, A Better Me by myself and Noah Hallball, my brother in Christ, of course. And it just goes to the theme of like a better man, and now this is a better me. So I guess it's more, you don't have to feel like, oh, he's disclaiming women. So
No.
be a better me.
Oh my gosh, I love this song. I remember when it first came out. I just have to ask real quick, how is Noah?
Noah's fine. I mean,
Good.
he had a couple of bumps and bruises
Okay.
at work. He did get hit in the head with, like, I think he said one of the floorboards or something, and it knocked him unconscious.
Ooh.
And yeah, he's had a couple of bumps and bruises along the way, but Noah's strong and he's resilient. He got back up, and
Well,
I guess took a couple of days off for rest, and he's back at it.
all right. Well, I'm waiting for him to hit the circuit again because I also love his voice as well.
Oh, you know I'm always pushing him for that.
I
I'm always
know.
pushing for that.
I know. And when you hear this song with Sintel and Noah, you'll know why I'm saying that, because we do miss you, Noah, and we hope to hear you again. All right, we'll be back. A Better Me, Sintel and Noah Harbaugh.
Lord, I trust you and you love me, so let me show you a better me. Growing up as a young boy, I've made many mistakes, going down the wrong path. Yeah. Blinded, confused, until I met you. I learned to trust in you. And no matter what, you'll bring me through. 'Cause God can make any man show his glory. And fulfill his purpose. Yes. And all my days will be walking into my eternity. God promised he'll bring me through. Validation secured, his words are true. Gonna fulfill my destiny.
Every day that I wake up, I seek your face. Gonna have better faith, be a better man, a better me. This world's getting older, it's falling apart. But before you come, let me show you a better me. Yeah.
Lord, I trust you and you love me, so let me show you a better me. Lord, I trust you and you love me, so let me show you a better me.
When I was just 16, I had to come back home. I ran away, I lost my way, did my own thing, hung with wrong crowds too. But you came to me and saved my life. A new heart, a new life, a better me. God promised he'll bring me through. Validation secured, his words are true. Gonna fulfill my destiny.
Every night that I lay down, I pray in your name. I've been seeking for you, now I found in you a better me. 'Cause this world's growing colder, everyone needs some faith. But before it's over, let me show you a better me. When I've lost all hope,
Help me seek your face.
and I feel despair,
No matter what comes my way,
you have changed my heart.
help me be a better me.
A better me. A better you.
A better me.
A better you.
A better me.
A better you.
A better me.
A better you.
A better me.
A better you.
A better me.
Come on, put them hands together. Hey. All right. A better you.
Better me.
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 A better me.
And that was A Better Me, Sintel and Noah Harbaugh. Oh my gosh, I love that song. And I do remember the first time I listened to it, it was like, oh my God, the two of you together. Just a beautiful song. Thank you, thank you.
Yes, I hope everyone has got something, that was even if you didn't agree with everything I'm saying, I'm hoping that you took something positive from this whole time that I've been talking with you guys about changes of the heart, because the heart is a very complicated thing.
You got that right.
And a lot of times we don't know how to deal with our own issues in our heart. But
no,
hopefully this was something that gave you some insight, or maybe something that was spiritually that you needed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I have said before, I'll say it tonight, you cannot listen to this hour with Sintel and walk away in a crappy mood. It won't happen, because I came on, I wasn't in a crappy mood, but I was kind of feeling down. And this hour with you just is very inspirational and very uplifting. And Sintel, I appreciate you and the time that we spent together on the Inspirational Gospel Hour.
I thank God that I'm able to do that.
Right?
To help others.
Oh my gosh.
Even I need inspiration. So, being able to talk with you and to go, our banter back and forth,
yeah,
it uplifts me as well. So,
well, thank you.
Definitely,
you.
I enjoy this so much. But
wait, we've got some, listen, we've had an awesome hour of inspirational gospel with you, Sintel, but there's more. And if you haven't been on Facebook, people following Sintel, then I don't know what you're doing. But Sintel, what is going on and what's coming out soon?
Okay, so everyone knows I have an album coming out. Yay!
Yay! Oh my God.
My album called Roaring Courage, and I pretty much, as you've seen with the teasers and stuff, I took a royal kind of concept, was creating that, because when I think about lions, I think about majestic and,
yes,
carrot and regal and things of that sort. And then not only that, I took the aspect of the Lion of Judah from the Bible.
Right.
And the roaring courage is pretty much, the roaring part is, it's not so much as like being aggressive, but like a shout of praise or a roar of triumph.
Right.
That's pretty much the roar part. And then the courage is to stand strong in your faith and stand strong on God's word, and to be bold. That's what the courage part is. So that's why I called it Roaring Courage.
I love it. I really love it. And we were talking offline. I had said to you, you have done an exceptional job on marketing and promoting and starting with the teasers over a month ago, right? At least.
Yeah.
Leading us up and making us want September 25th to hurry up and get here. So.
So you know what else, right? Chris Bone Locker has an album coming out the same day as mine.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, there's a lot of great music coming out this month. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I picked with him about that. Because when I saw his thing, I saw his teaser come on, I was like, hold up, wait a minute. No one knows about this date of mine. How did he come up with this? And so I said, Chris, are you stalking me or something? Like, what's going on? Why are you picking the same day? He's like, oh, brother, I did not even know. I said, go back and look at my teasers. And he looked back and he's like, I'm so sorry, bro. He's like, well, I guess they're going to have double the music. I said, right?
Right? Oh my gosh. I love Chris and his music as well. But I am so excited for this album to finally arrive on September 25th.
Yes. So, oh my goodness, I can't wait for you all to see. Tomorrow, I'm going to let you in on the rope. Tomorrow is the track listing. So you'll see all the songs that's on the album. And you'll see who's featured on this album.
Oh my God. Because Sintel has kept this secret, and it's been killing me. But it's also been excited about the release. So this has been fun. You've been awesome, excellent, great job with doing that. So
I can't wait for y'all to see this. See who I have featured on this album, because I know you're gonna be like, what?
Yeah, and those that are featured on the album have done such a great job keeping it a secret. So this is really exciting.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right?
I told them, I said, hey, don't. They was like, it's killing me. I want to tell her, but I know, but I can't either.
Oh my gosh! Now you sent me a little snippet.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
So I sent you something special for this evening. It's a minute long,
Yep.
and it's from one of my songs on the album. It's called Excuses, and Excuses Stop It. And so um, I just wanted to share that because I think it would be something special.
Oh, absolutely.
Like so.
And Sintel had sent, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said, go ahead. You can take it away.
Okay. And Sintel had sent this to me earlier, and I had the choice of listening to it when he emailed it to me, or to wait. And I said, I'm going to wait so I can listen to it with everybody else, because then you get the genuine feelings from me while it's playing. All right, Excuses. All right.
I don't know why, but we all love when things go right. But instead, when things go wrong, we start to complain. You better get it right, you better pray all night. And it won't be long for your breakthrough. Don't give up, get your breakthrough. It's all up to you. Stop making excuses. God is waiting on you. Please stop making excuses.
Wow. Oh my God, Sintel. Excuses. That is beautiful. I've heard, the other song. I've heard the snippet of this, and September 25th is like too far away.
10 days away. 10 days.
Wow. Sintel, congratulations. This is going to be one epic EP.
Oh, it's a whole album. It's a full album.
Oh, it's a full album. Sorry. EP, album. I lost my head.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Y'all wait till you. Like I said, I worked so hard, and I just wanted to, let everyone know that everything is not all perfect, but hey, I did my best, and I gave my heart, and I hope that everyone will enjoy it, and that they would just be like, wow, and so uplifted, and just have it on repeat, pretty much.
Oh my God, absolutely. I mean, there's just no other way to do it except on repeat. Are you kidding?
So it'll be out next week on Wednesday. Yay!
Yay! Can't wait.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. A lot of, I wish you much success with it, as I know that once it hits the streaming platforms, that the streams will go wild.
Yes, I hope so. Like, oh my goodness. I want to say so much more. But hey, you'll get to see the track listing tomorrow, and then, like I said, that's going to reveal the names of the songs and then how many songs, and then you get to see who I collabed with on here. So be out tomorrow at 6 o'clock p.m. As you've seen on my scheduler, everything comes out at 6 p.m.
That's it. Oh, Sintel, thank you so much for tonight, for the Inspirational Gospel Hour. It has been an uplifting. It has been so much fun. I enjoy our conversations when we get this, when we get to do this, and all the music too. And again, who do we have? We had Truth Music and I Am Marshall, Second Chance Rising, Hello London, and of course, Outlaws for the Cross, and Sintel along with Noah Harbaugh. So the music has been, I love the music, so thank you so much for all that. Thank you for joining me tonight, and we'll be looking forward to next month, and we are looking forward to September 25th, the new album from Sintel, and so check Facebook tomorrow around 6 o'clock to see what the next teaser is. All right, Sintel, thank you so much for being here tonight.
All right. Love you all. Bye.
All right.
Make up your mind, darling. I can tell you're not even trying. And I can tell by your eyes. I'm lost inside the silence. I've put it all behind us. Make up your mind, darling. I can tell you're not even trying. And I can tell by your eyes. I'm lost inside the silence. I put it all behind us.
That is love, said the commander. No hard feelings. Such a beautiful song. They are a duo from Pennsylvania, New Jersey. So go follow them, like them, share them, comment, all that good stuff. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. I certainly did. I always enjoy speaking with Sintel online and offline. And we've had some great conversations. And as I have said, you know, God may not be your thing, but you know what? We all need some inspiration. We all need some uplifting. We all have a heavy heart at times. And sometimes just having that friend, that person to, talk with, talk through things that might be on your heart is all that we need. Because lately, and I might just have a minute, because I want to close out with my last song of the night. You know what? Take 10 seconds before you post something negative. Take 10 seconds and think about who you're sending these messages to. And what are you going to accomplish with it all? Not much. You know? Again, my thing is, if I'm not your cup of tea, turn me off. If somebody else is in your cup of tea, turn them off. Don't like a job that somebody's doing? Walk away. Nobody is telling you to, that nobody is like twisting your arm and making you either listen to somebody or watch somebody. There's just so much crap in the world. Don't let it be among the indie artists or in the community. Really, people. Just, there's enough negative crap going on as it is. So that's my 2 cents. I have enjoyed tonight. Sintel, thank you. 1,000,000 times thank you. I am so excited for you for September 25th, the release of your album. And your teasers. I've loved your teasers. We've all talked about it. So you've done a great job. Kudos to you. And all the music that, so Sintel puts the show together. He is his own writer, and we do it together. He picks his music and the subject, the scriptures, and then we just bring it to you once a month. I'm hoping that Sintel will spin off from this and do his own show, because I think he does an excellent job of spreading the good word. So hopefully you've enjoyed tonight. One way or another, I do feel better. Don't know why I went where I went this afternoon, but hey, it happens, you know. Things are heavy. But then you get to talk to somebody like Sintel and my other friends that I have, I'm able to blah, blah, blah to. You feel better, right? So anyway, have a great week. Stay out of trouble. Enjoy what you do. If you can reach out to Irina Turner, Arts by Angelova on Facebook, and Arts by Angelova at gmail.com. Please do so. You can text me 302-272-5389 or info@r2rb.com. I really, really would hate to see her lose, excuse me, her gallery that she has dreamt about for so long, and that is her passion. So if you have any ideas, I know that she'll be more than willing to listen to it. All right, folks, I am out of here. Last song. Oh my gosh, I can't go yet. Thought I was going. Gotcha. Asphalt Jungle. Got a new song coming out, right? God, I can't believe we're here, October. So his show, my show, and one of our shows. Stay tuned, because it is a great song. He has done an awesome job. C. Stevens of Asphalt Jungle. Can't wait. Yeah, so mark your calendars, people. It's coming, October 6th. Be there, be square. Thank you, guys. I'll be talking at you next week.
You are listening to Reel Broadcasting.